Good morning, and a warm welcome to your show, Sunny Mornings, Ocean Beach. I'm your host, Melissa, and it's Friday, October 17th. You'll be interested to know. Today is National Pasta Day. This cheerful holiday traces pasta's global popularity, inviting everyone to twirl, slurp, and share plates of their favorite shapes. Celebrate with a cozy family dinner, a playful pasta tasting, or by trying a new sauce. Buon appetito. Go enjoy and celebrate. So now you know. And now, it's time for the Surf Report. Friday at Ocean Beach. This morning it's looking clean with waves around 3 to 4 feet. Conditions stay clean through the morning, but expect a drop to 2 to 4 feet by late morning. Winds are offshore at 4 to 5 miles per hour early on, shifting to sideshore later in the day. Best time to ride is at 11 a.m. with a 4-foot outgoing high tide, when the west-northwest swell is 2.5 feet at 14 seconds, and the offshore wind is 4 miles per hour. The first high tide on Friday will be 5.5 feet at 10 a.m., followed by a 1.5-foot low tide at 3:45. The nearshore buoy in San Francisco Bar reads 62 degrees for the water temperature. Saturday brings clean conditions with waves reaching 7 to 10 feet. Peaking early before wind shifts create fair conditions in the afternoon. Sunday sees a slight decrease to 4 to 7 feet, with fair conditions throughout the day, making it less favorable than Saturday. Monday rebounds with clean sets building to 8 to 12 feet, offering the best conditions of the period. This morning, it's partly sunny and it feels like 57 degrees, with 5 mile per hour wind. The sunset will take place at 6:29, and it will rise again tomorrow at 7:21. It looks like we're in for some mostly sunny weather today, with a high near 65 and temperatures dropping to around 63 in the afternoon, along with a light north-northeast wind. Tonight, expect partly cloudy skies with a low around 55 and light winds. Looking ahead in the weather. Saturday will be mostly sunny with a high near 67 and a light north-northeast breeze of 3 to 8 miles per hour. Sunday through Tuesday remain mostly sunny with highs in the low to mid-60s and mild nights around 55 to 56. Bonjour, food enthusiasts. This podcast is brought to you by Versailles Cafe and Pastries in Encinitas. Nestled on El Camino Real South, just north of Encinitas Boulevard, this cafe is a haven for culinary delights. Indulge in their amazing Eggs Benedict or their gluten-free crepes. You can grab a panini for lunch or just breeze on through to get your morning coffee. They are open every day from 8 to 5. So stop on by and don't forget to tell them Sunny Morning sent you. In local news, California's economy has slipped from the world's 4th largest to the 5th largest, with Japan reclaiming the number 4 spot due to a higher gross domestic product of $4 trillion. California's economy, also at $4 trillion, experienced a 5% increase in the second quarter of 2025. However, Japan's economy grew by 6.5%, allowing it to surpass California. The International Monetary Fund's report places India at $4 trillion and the United Kingdom at $3 trillion, highlighting a significant gap. This shift underscores the competitive nature of the global economy and the impact of currency fluctuations on California's economic standing. Now on to sports. Last night, on Thursday Night Football, the Bengals beat the Steelers in a stunning upset, 33-31. Newly acquired Joe Flacco was 31 for 47, with 342 yards passing, 3 passing touchdowns, and no interceptions. Aaron Rodgers was 23 for 34, with 249 yards passing, 4 passing touchdowns, 2 interceptions. The Bengals are now 3-4, and the Steelers fall to 4-2. And on Sunday Night Football this week, we got the 3-2 Falcons in San Francisco to face the 4-2 49ers. The 49ers are favored by 2.5, with the over-under set at 47.5. Kickoff is at 8:20 Eastern on NBC. In college football tonight, number 2 Miami is at home against unranked Louisville. Kickoff is at 4 Eastern on ESPN. And Saturday, check out number 20 USC in South Bend, facing the number 13 Fighting Irish. Kickoff is at 4:30 Eastern on NBC. Notre Dame is favored by 9.5, and the over-under is 60.5. Yowza. In local sports, the San Jose Sharks are off to a bad start with no victories through 3 games, including 2 overtime losses that could have been wins. They should consider incorporating more young players into the lineup to preview the next era of Sharks hockey. Experience alone does not guarantee wins, as seen with the defensive pairing of John Klingberg and Nick Leddy during a loss to the Anaheim Ducks. Their performance should prompt the coaching staff to make changes. A younger lineup could provide the boost needed, and Ryan Warsofsky, the youngest head coach in the NHL, faces tough decisions ahead. The Sharks have the opportunity to showcase their future by playing their young talent together. In top news, winter is approaching, but how cold will it be? Federal forecasters from the National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration's Climate Prediction Center provided their annual winter outlook on October 16th. A warmer-than-average winter is expected across the southern United States, California, and much of the East Coast and Florida. Conversely, colder-than-normal conditions will likely affect the Pacific Northwest and Upper Midwest. Precipitation is anticipated in the northern Rockies and Great Lakes region, while the southern tier may experience drier-than-average conditions. La Niña conditions are a primary driver of this year's forecast, influencing temperatures and precipitation patterns across the nation. In business news, Meta is set to clinch an almost $30 billion financing deal for its data center site in rural Louisiana, which would mark the largest private capital deal on record, Bloomberg News reported on Thursday. Large-scale cloud service providers, known as hyperscalers, are racing to build artificial intelligence infrastructure, primarily investing in data centers. Meta will share ownership of the Hyperion data center site in Richland Parish, Louisiana, with Blue Owl Capital, retaining only 20%. Morgan Stanley arranged more than $27 billion in debt and about $2.5 billion in equity to finance this project, which is expected to be completed in 2029. In crypto movement, Bitcoin is down 5% for the week to $109,000. Ethereum is down 5% to just over $3,900. And XRP is down 8% to $2.35. Moving on to a more local vibe. In our community spotlight on health and wellness, we are working with a national Pilates studio to bring you some free classes, so listen up. Check out Club Pilates, with several locations in the San Diego area. Pilates presents a comprehensive wellness approach, cultivating strength, reducing tension, and elevating mental well-being. Scientific research affirms its benefits. So now you can check out Club Pilates for a free class, with locations in Encinitas, Solana Beach, Oceanside, La Jolla, and more. Just be sure to tell them Sunny Morning sent you by. And now, back to the show. Let's talk science. Scientists have finally corrected a fatal flaw in an unlimited power source sparking an energy revolution. Researchers in the United Kingdom exploited a weakness in current energy technology to create more electricity. Traditional solar power technology falters during heat waves, losing 10 to 25% of potential electricity. The new method alters photovoltaic cells to store excess heat as chemical energy, which can later be converted into electricity. If widely adopted, these photoelectrochemical solar panels could significantly contribute to sustainable power. This innovative approach showcases that even heat waves could be harnessed to power the green energy revolution. And in entertainment news, Eddie Q hints at Apple's next sports deal, stating, "We do love F1." As Apple reportedly approaches a yearly deal worth $140 million for the United States rights of Formula One, Hugh has been discussing Apple TV and sports streaming. During a recent panel, Hugh criticized the current streaming landscape, suggesting more bundling is needed. He also noted that streaming technology could unlock new opportunities. When discussing Formula One, Q pointed out that the related movie is the highest-grossing sports film of all time. Apple is close to announcing its Formula One streaming package, potentially this weekend at the U.S. Grand Prix in Austin. Well, alrighty, folks, it's time for the quote of the day. And today, our quote comes from the American inventor and futurist, R. Buckminster Fuller. And he said, "We are called to be architects of the future, not its victims." And that's a wrap for this morning. You can check out our Instagram, YouTube, and TikTok for some captivating aerial videos with local news and the surf reports. Have an amazing day, my good friends. We'll see you tomorrow with another episode of Sunny Mornings, Ocean Beach.